Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. How are you? You are welcome to the class Transformation of Sentences. In this class, today we will practice different types of rules to sense complex, simple, and compound sentences. Okay, so let's start the class to sense complex, compound, and simple sentences. Okay, so this is the another rule. If you have though and although in complex sentence, that time you should use in spite of in simple sentence, and possessive of the subject, possessive of the subject of the subordinate clause. You should use in spite of instead of though although, and then you should use the possessive form of the subject, and then you should use the verb plus ing and extension. That time you should use principal clause, that means subject, verb and extension. Okay, and you will use but in compound sentence to connect both coordinate clauses. Okay, so let's practice. There is an example of complex sentence. Though he works hard, he failed in the exam. Though he works hard, he failed in the exam. What's the meaning of though in Bengali? Jodio. That means যদিও সে কঠোর পরিশ্রম করেছিল, সে পরীক্ষায় ফেল করেছে। তার মানে দো দ্বারা সেই ধরনের ক্লজ যুক্ত হবে বিপরীতমুখী মানে কঠোর পরিশ্রম করলে তো পাস করার কথা, কিন্তু পাস করেনি, ফেল করেছে, মানে উল্টাটা হয়েছে। This type of clauses will be connected with though and although. Okay, so we want to change it into simple sentence. So instead of though, we will use in spite of. If the subjects are similar, you may avoid possessive form, no problem. But if the subjects are dissimilar, that means different, you must use possessive form. Okay, so let's change it into simple sentence. In spite of, instead of though, and then the possessive form of the subject, and then the verb plus ing of the verb, and extension part hard. So in spite of he is working hard, it becomes a phrase. It was a clause in complex sentence, but in simple sentence it becomes a phrase. That time you should use the principal clause here, that means subject, verb and extension, like this structure. Okay, it's very simple, understand? It's very simple. So if you want to change it in compound sentence, that time you should connect both clauses with but. Like that you should avoid though or although, and you should use but instead of comma, understand? So let's check it. Compound sentence. He worked hard. The first clause here is used, and instead of comma we have used but. And then subjects are similar, so next subject is avoided here. We should not use the next subject if the subjects are similar. That time verb plus extension, verb plus extension. It's very easy. Okay, so you may practice in your notebook or exercise book, and you should practice with me. Okay, so let's go to the board. Another example, like though the man came here, we could not help though the man came here, we could not help him. This complex sentence is connected with the conjunction though. So what will we use in simple sentence? In spite of. In spite of. Okay. The possessive form of the subject. Possessive form of the subject. Here the subject is the man. So and the subjects are different. Subjects are different. So what will you do then? That time we should use the possessive form of the man is man's. Okay. In spite of the man's, verb plus ing, then coming here, comma, we could not help him. Understand? So in this way you should try to change them. And if you want to transform it into compound sentence, that time you should use the first clause, the man came here. But if there is though, although, or instead of, you should use but. But we. Subjects are different, so we should use both subjects. We could not help him. Understand? It's very easy and simple. You should practice it. Okay. Now we'll check another rule. Okay. So look at the board. Simple sentence, complex sentence and compound sentence. If the complex sentence is connected with if or unless, if the complex sentence is connected with if the special clause and subordinate clause clauses are connected with if or unless, that time you should use and or in compound sentence, and you should use these two structures. If the sentence is affirmative form, you should use by plus verb plus ing. And if the sentences are in negative form, you should use without plus verb plus ing. And the extension part, and then you should use the principal clause. Okay. So let's practice it. Complex sentence. If he works hard, he will shine in life. If he works hard, he will shine in life. It's an affirmative sentence. It's an affirmative sentence. Both clauses, it is subordinate clause and it is principal clause. The clauses are connected with the conjunction if. So if the complex sentence is started with if and the sentence is affirmative, you should use the first structure, by plus verb plus ing. If the subjects are similar, you should use the structure by plus verb plus ing. Or if the subject dissimilar, that time you should use the possessive form of the subject. Understand? So by and the subjects are similar, so we should avoid the first subject, and then we should use verb plus ing. Verb plus ing, by working, and the extension part hard. So by working hard, the by working hard becomes a phrase. It's not a clause. Okay. And then you should use the principal clause, subject, verb, and extension. And it you will find there that one subject and one finite verb. So it's a simple sentence. It becomes a phrase and it becomes a simple sentence. Okay. So if you want to change it into compound sentence, that time you should use and or. But you think try to understand where will we use and where will we use or. In negative sentence you should use or, and in affirmative sentence you should use and of course if the sentence connected with unless you should use or in compound sentence. Okay, so you look at the example. He works hard and will shine in life. We should not use the next subject because both subjects are similar. If the subjects are similar in compound sentence, we should not use the second subject after and. Okay, so it's very easy and we will practice it more examples in on the board. So follow me and you should take your pen and papers. Okay, if you do not if you do not work hard, you will not make a good result. If you do not work hard, you will not make a good result. It's a negative sentence. It's a negative sentence. And the sentence is connected with conjunction if. So what we will do, we use in simple sentence without. Without. Both subjects are similar, so we may avoid the first subjects. Okay. And we should not use the auxiliary negative one because we have used without. Without means do not. Okay. So without and then verb plus ing. Working. Working hard. Comma. You will not. You will not make a good result. Understand? You will not make a good result. So if you want to change it into compound sentence, you do not work hard. That time you may use and here. And will not make a good result. But you must change it in another way. You must change it in another way, like this. If you try to avoid, if you do not, because you is subject here, you may make it imperative sentence, so like work hard or work. You may change it in this way, work hard. Or if you want to use or, that time you should avoid the negative word. Okay, that means work hard or, understand? Or you will not make a good result. Understand? In this way, you may avoid to change simple, complex and compound sentences. You should try to practice from your exercise book or grammar book. It would be very easy. You should try to solve the board questions of these rules. If you have any problem, please contact with me. Understand? So we may practice another rule. We may practice another rule today. So let's go. Already we have practiced this rule. So let's go to the another rule. If the complex sentence is connected with while, if the conjunction while conjunction is used in complex sentence, what will you do? So for example, complex sentence, while he was going to his college, while he was going to college, he saw the bird. He saw the bird. That means while there are দুইটা ক্লজ যুক্ত হবে, একটা চলমান ক্লজ থাকবে, মানে একটা কাজ চলা অবস্থায় আরেকটা কাজ শুরু হবে। এই অবস্থার মানে এই অবস্থার ক্ষেত্রে while ব্যবহার করা হয়। while শব্দের অর্থ যখনই বা যেই মাত্রই, যখনই বা যে মাত্রই। কলেজে যাওয়ার কাজটা চলমান ছিল এবং তার মাঝে তার দেখা কাজটা সম্পাদিত হয়েছিল। Understand? In this way you should try to understand while. So if the clauses are connected with while, that time you should use what in simple sentence. That is the structure. You should use while and then verb plus ing. You know that while is conjunction in complex sentence and it also preposition in simple sentence. Understand? While while has two parts of species. It may use at conjunction and it may use at preposition. Understand? So what's the structure? You should use while verb plus ing. Okay, while and verb plus ing. We should avoid subject plus verb, auxiliary verb, because the subjects are similar. If the subjects are dissimilar or different, you should use the possessive form of the first subject. You should use the possessive of the first subject. Understand? So next follow the extension part. After verb plus ing, we have taken the extension part, and then we have taken the principal clause. That means subject plus verb plus extension. That means one subject and one finite verb. And while going to college, it's a phrase. It's not a clause here because there is no subject and finite verb. Understand? So in this way, you should able to sense them and you should practice them. Okay. So if you want to sense the sentence into compound sentence, what will you use? You only use and instead of while. Like that, he was going to college. The first clause, he was going to college and the subjects are similar, so you should not use the subject here, and the verb plus extension, verb plus extension. Like this way, you may able to practice them. You may able to practice them. We may give more example on the board like this. While I was visiting the park. I was visiting the park. The rain started. Look at the sentence. The subjects are not the same. The subjects are different. So what will you do? We should use while as preposition in simple sentence. While, that time you should use the possessive form. My. Okay? The possessive form of I is my. While my walking, visiting, you should not use auxiliary. You should use verb plus ing. Visiting. While my visiting the park, while my visiting the park, the rain started. The rain started. Okay. In this way, you may easily sense. If the subjects are similar, you should not use the first subject. If the subjects are dissimilar, you should use the possessive form of the first subject. Okay, that time you should make the finite verb into non-finite verb using verb plus ing. Understand? Okay. So we want to change it into compound sentence. I was visiting the park, and you should use and the rain, and the rain started. Understand? It's very easy and simple. So I request you to practice regularly in your home. You should follow my instructions, and if you have any problem, of course you should inform me. Understand? So today we may finish our class. I wish you will see my next class, and if you have any problem, please share with me. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.